All right, so let's learn a little bit about why in the world should we rethink traditional cleaners. You guys, in the last 50 years, there's been 86,000 chemicals that have been introduced into the US market. And what's alarming, there is zero regulation when it comes to these chemicals and the testing of the impact on human health. In fact, a lot of items, cleaning items on the back have a warning label that says hazardous to humans and domestic animals. To give you an example, disinfectant wipes, they have hazardous to humans and domestic animals. In fact, they're so toxic and have the same ingredients as a weed killer that they are labeled pesticides and have registered pesticides with the pesticide number with the EPA. In fact, a lot of these chemicals are also banned in other countries because of the toxicity. So let's take dryer sheets for an example. They are in so many laundry rooms across the United States. However, it is directly linked to pancreatic cancer. They're so toxic that they are banned in Europe. They're banned in Australia. But we simply don't have the regulation or even the awareness here in the United States to make different choices. We are also finding these chemicals have had a huge impact on our health and especially on our little ones as well. If you have the next generation, if you have any of those in your life, think of them as well, because these chemicals get into our skin, we breathe them in, we end up consuming them on accident through what we're putting on our counters and our countertops. And these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, of course. In fact, 9 out of 10 people that get cancer, it's from an environmental factor, something that they've been exposed to over a long period of time. They're also endocrine disruptors. So what does that mean? They actually, since they get absorbed into the blood, they actually go through the brain barrier and they can change neural paths. They can actually damage them or even create new ones that are not supposed to be there. They're directly linked to Alzheimer's, ADHD, autism. They can cause or even worsen symptoms of. They also disrupt the hormones. The hormones. So think of infertility. They also impact your adrenal glands, your pituitary gland, your thyroid. You guys, these chemicals can't break down in your body, so they come out in some way. That's called body burden. And since our body doesn't break it down, that's why a lot of these autoimmune disorders are happening, cancer is happening, and we just don't know some of the root causes, the very things that we're bringing into our home to keep our home safe and healthy. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about 5 main products to remove all these toxins from your home. 100% of those toxins, we're going to toss them to the curb with these 5 items to do your basic cleaning needs. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next few minutes. And not only are we going to toss the toxins, you guys, these products work. They're safe, they're simple. We're mostly using just a water and a cloth. And we're going to also save you money as well. So let's go ahead and hear a little bit more about our Safe Haven 5.